Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalatu wassalamu alayka ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Hi friends, this is the one. So this is a quick debunking of Yagani Mahathir's video. Nothing is wrong in the entire video, but some points are missed out. So let's listen to what she has to say first and let's debunk the video as we go along. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
This video is about the different ethnic groups within Iran. I wanted to talk about this because Mahsa Amini, whose real name is Gina, is a Kurdish woman, and I think it's important we understand the different groups within Iran. The Persian population makes up the majority of Iran. Persians make up about 61% of the population. Next, there's the Kurdish population at about 10%. They face persecution in Iran. Iran tried to suppress the population as early as 1970. At about 6% are the Lurs people. They live in the western mountains of Iran. Lur women who live amongst Kurdish women are said to have more rights. Next, there's Azerbaijanis at 16%. They may speak their own language and also Turkish. The current supreme leader of Iran is half Azerbaijani. At around 2% are Armenians. Many Armenians and Assyrians within Iran are Christian and face religious persecution. There are other subcategories that fall within, such as Arabs within Iran. There are also Afro-Iranians who actually gave a lot of art and beauty to Iran, but they're often the forgotten.
So basically, Yagani in her video said that she spoke about the different ethnic groups. So let's start with Mahsa Amini's case. As you know, Mahsa Amini was a 22-year-old woman who was killed by the morality police, quote unquote morality police, for not properly wearing the hijab and things like that, and thereby protests sparked. But the actual reality is different. What the Iranian media had tried to made it into a heart attack type of a case, and what the Islamophobic Israeli media, which is anti-Iran for its purposes, but anti-Islamic in the main sense, said that Mahsa Amini's father didn't even want to bury his daughter, and many Indian Karens and Indian type of atheists tweeted that as a thing, but the actual reality is very different. If you want to refer to the real issue of Iran, you should refer to Ibn Hussein. And his name is Hassan Shermani, who was an ex-Shia who became a Sunni and now lives in Europe. So basically, the first part, she said that Mahsa's name is Gina. See, it may be according to the secularists and things like that. So they believe that Kurdish had different names because like Iran didn't allow the real name to pop up. But that's an issue to another time. The actual case is that Mahsa was a Sunni woman. First one, she was from a religious family, not a very orthodox type of family, but still a religious one. Even after a martyrdom by the Iranian regime, the father had received a delegation of Sunni scholars from all over from that part of the region. So that is how Mahsa Amini's case comes to a close. So now she talks about all the ethnic groups. So I will begin mine and you listen to hers. So I will begin with mine. See, the Persians make up majority of the population in Iran. Iran being a multi-diversity country, just like our India or Pakistan or things like that. Persians are a mix of Shias, majority Shia. Then comes the Sunni Persians and the Christians, and then things like that. Then comes in your Kurdish people who live around the Iran-Iraq border, who are marginalized, and majority of them are Sunni Muslims. Again, Sunni Muslims with some tending towards secularistic or atheistic tendencies. Then you have the Lur people, the Lurs who now follow Shia Islam, I think, mostly Shia Islam, but previously they were following a paganistic religion before the advent of Islam in Iran. Then comes Arabs, which is also a very hot-headed topic when it comes to Ahwaz and things like that. Ahwazis are just like Qatifis because both are Arabs. One is Shia Arab and other is also Shia Arab, but one Shia Arab gets more attention in the media, in the Western media. I'm talking about the Qatifis and not the Ahwazis who live on the other side of the Persian Gulf, come completely ignored since 1925. And they were subject to brutal torture by both the British, then came the Shah rule, and then came the Ayatollah Khamenei or Khomeini's rule and things like that. They are majority Shia Muslims. And as you go to the east, when you come to Khorasan, they are majority Sunni Muslims. And as you go down south, which is Bandar Abbas, which is Isfahan, which is like Chabahar, along that area, there are a lot of Sunni Muslims. There were some islands also, which is contested between Iran and the United Arab Emirates. The point what I want to say is that majority Sunnis reside in that island, that they wear lungis and things like that. They follow an Indic type of tradition. Indic in the sense not religion, but traditions, what I wanted to say. And also the fact is that Sistanis in that Balochistan, actually Balochistan was a different province from Sistan, but the Iranian regime purposely culminated it into one, and they wanted to make it into like one, what do you wanted to say, like to make it sure that that region is ethnically important to them, like territorially important to them. She forgot to mention the most important ethnicity, Balochis, who extended support to Masa and things like that. Balochis are majority Sunni Muslims, the sect which I belong to, and they are also persecuted heavily for their beliefs. They are not like the Pakistani Balochis. They are mainly who are like loved by the adored by the lionized by the media. These Iranian Balochis are Sunni, and they live under poverty, abject poverty. Balochistan is the poorest region. As you know, she never mentioned the fact that 82 Balochis were killed in Iran after attending Jummah Namaz prayer. Only crime is that they were Sunni and they were shot dead. Had this happened in Khattif or in any other region, we would have seen a lot of outrage on that. But let's not, what do you say, dehumanize one tragedy and do that. That's not my politics and things like that. That's the thing. Sistanis are majority Shia. Then you have the Syrians and the Armenians, who are majority Christians and who live in Iran. But the irony of the fact is that the Armenians were supporting Iran against Azerbaijan when it came to Nagorno-Karabakh issue, But she was right here when she says that they are persecuted for their beliefs. Then comes your Turkmen. She didn't actually. They are not Turks. They are Turkmen, because Turks only belong to the Republic of Turkey and Turkmen belong to various other regions. Turk is the head branch and Turkmen are the sub branches of it. So Azeri Turkmen speak Azeri Turkish, and as he rightly pointed out, Ayatollah Khamenei is ethnically Azeri and things like that. So some parts were correct and some points were incorrect. So I have made a video about it. Now the whole time will be about editing. So let's end up the video here. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and free Iran and help the Sunni Muslims of Iran also. Don't forget them.